You're about to enjoy an It Takes Three network podcast. There are 3 things we do alone. We are born, we die, and if we're a high school junior headed for college, we take the SATs. And while the test is said to measure our best traits, preparing for inevitably brings out the worst. Humility becomes self-doubt, striving becomes obsession. Some are driven to self-medication, while others cling to security of being part of a group. And anyone who's used to bending the rules will find themselves breaking them. Hi.
Hey.
We're good? Yes, we're good. Welcome back.
Back to Three Gossip Girls, the Gossip Girl podcast, where we watch Gossip Girl every week. And then we talk about it.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm. I'm Ingrid.
Oh! You guys paused, and I wasn't even going to say my name. I was going to say, imagine if we literally just gossiped about things on this podcast.
Like, it's just a gossiping podcast.
We just gossip.
We're the gossiping gals. Did
Podcast.
you hear?
Did you see that J-Lo?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. That's Ingrid. I'm Liz. Michelle?
She's here.
She's here too. And we watched season 1, episode 15, Desperately Seeking Serena.
Meh. That's how I felt this episode.
Really? I enjoyed it.
Yeah. That's how I was just like, ugh.
Frustrations definitely came about. We can just go into Serena. Do you want to just start with her?
Knock her out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we leave off. She gets the note from G.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, they tell you pretty early on in the episode, Georgina Sparks is who G is.
Yes.
And so Serena and Chuck talk, and Chuck's like, oh, she's in Switzerland. She's dating a prince. She's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry about
Spoiler, she's in
She's
town.
in town.
She's here.
She's here, and Serena's like, oh, shit.
Serena's shitting bricks.
She's shitting bricks. She's like, oh, hey, Georgie. Oh, my God, I can't believe this is happening. So first thoughts on Georgina.
I feel like I'm still processing because
Okay.
I mean, yeah, continue. Let me process.
Okay, you process.
She's marinating.
Yeah. I mean, I love that it's Michelle,
Right?
played
It's
by
nice.
Harriet the Spy.
She's a good bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a great bitch.
Yeah.
So we meet Georgina, and Georgina's here to stay, and she wants to catch up with Serena, and they should go out,
Just have one drink.
just one drink. And Serena's like, oh,
And then
all right.
and then they end up getting drunk.
Yeah, we don't see the process.
Yeah.
But apparently they keep getting rounds of drinks. I don't know, maybe men bought it for them, whatever. And so they get pretty hammered. And she can't drive home. She was supposed to meet Dan.
To study.
To study for the SATs. That's the whole purpose of the episode. Actually, I should read the summary for the episode.
Oh yeah.
Please hold.
Please hold. All these children with their SATs. As we were watching it, I was like, did I study for the SATs? I feel like I barely did.
Same.
I
I could
feel
give a
like-
shit about
I
the
feel like I
SATs.
studied a little bit and I was like, well, let's just fucking try.
Same.
I have
Yeah,
the
like
summary here. Serena's world is turned upside down when her former partner in all things bad, Georgina Sparks, returns to Manhattan to stir up trouble and expose Serena's past. Meanwhile, Nate finds romance with the last person he was expecting to connect with, and Jenny meets a new guy who might be her ticket to permanent popularity. Finally, Blair hatches a secret plan to sabotage her biggest rival, Nelly Yuki.
Nelly Yuki.
The best
They must
name.
have said Nelly Yuki 15 times, and that's when I saw this episode, I was like, oh my God, it's a Nelly Yuki episode.
I think I'm going to add that name to
Nelly
the
Yuki,
list
Nelly Yuki.
of
Animal things?
future
Oh, yes.
pet
Nelly
names.
Love that.
Nelly Yuki.
I love it.
It's
It
so
flows,
good.
It flows so well.
Nelly Yuki.
This is my beta fish, Nelly Yuki.
This is
I
Nelly Yuki.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, so the girls, they get drunk. Serena can't meet Padgy for their SAT prep, and so
She
she
calls
calls
Chuck.
her brother.
She calls Chuck for help.
She calls him quite a number of times this episode for help.
Well, because Chuck is the only one that knows
about
Georgina's
Georgina,
in town.
yeah.
He knows that she's trouble, and he has the resources to help her out.
I'm
Mhm.
assuming Chuck. No, never mind. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
taking it back.
Rewind.
You take it back.
Rewinding.
You take back the thought. That's
I do.
okay.
I take it back.
Okay, we are retracting.
Yeah.
I
So-
did like when we saw Serena and Georgie getting drunk. I do like that they had those cute personas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
They've had many personas in there.
for fun.
their times.
Like your girlfriend that you have fun with.
Definitely.
But as we during that hangout, she gets a call and it's for
From
drugs.
her dealer.
Right.
And Serena is then pissed. She's like, no, I'm going.
Yeah.
So Chuck has to come pick her up and call Dan for her.
Yeah, that phone call was so
This-
unnecessary.
I don't understand why Serena couldn't have just texted Padge and be like, I'm sick, I have a headache, I'm not going to make it, I don't feel well.
Right.
But
Cat
to have
stepping.
Chuck do it, like, you know how he's going to handle it.
Right.
Poorly.
He has no chill. So he's like, your girlfriend's sick. I don't care. Bye.
And of course, Dan's like, red flag. Why isn't she telling me this? Why
Right.
didn't she call me?
Let me talk to her. He's like, oh, I'm not near the bathroom. There's no service.
It's like so sketch.
It's very sketch.
And you cannot blame Padge for feeling the way he feels.
No, you
No, because he knows how Chuck is.
Right. And he knows Serena enough to be like, this is not a normal thing for her. She doesn't act like this, so what is happening? He's worried.
Yeah.
I would be worried
Which
too.
is
You're acting
understandable.
weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
And this is the first.
This is the,
the
first time.
time.
And then the next morning, they don't get their lies straight
Yeah.
because
Dan
Chuck said she had food poisoning. And then when he sees her, she says, oh, yeah, I had a migraine.
had a migraine.
And he's like, huh, really?
Yeah.
Which is one of those things with Chuck got a car service to pick you up. Wouldn't text Chuck and be like, thanks for the car service. And then he'd be like, heads up, you had
Right.
food poisoning.
You had food poisoning. There was no communication there, but
First story, I get it. But
first story,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. So Padgy, he's not happy. He's pissed that Chuck keeps getting involved. He's pissed that Serena won't tell him what's wrong.
Right.
And he's also pissed because he's a poor test taker.
And he's a poor test taker.
Yeah,
so
he's
he's like, I have
stressed out.
even more stress now.
yeah.
And Serena is just not handling this situation well.
Yes.
Because we were saying while we were watching it, like, why doesn't she just tell him, there's this girl from my past, she's trouble,
Right.
I'm just going to hang out with her, she's supposed to leave town, and let me just deal with this.
Right.
And even Chuck says, why don't you just tell Padge the truth?
Mhm.
Which I was like, wow, Chuck saying one thing I agree
Right.
with you on.
He
Right.
is everyone watching. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, just tell Dan this is your boyfriend. He should know. But then later on, we'll get to it. You kind of see why she doesn't say anything.
Right. There's
Yeah.
something that happened
Yeah.
that they both know about. You know, they can kind of insinuate, like, because she says,
They
like,
both
I'll take
know
you
about
down.
it,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a
fun.
good sitch. And then, you know, they have a second dinner.
Yeah. G calls her to apologize.
Right. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I really envy your new like persona, and you've inspired me to be a better person.
Bullshit. Just and then she's like, just 1 hour.
1 hour, and it turns into
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna put
roofie
something in
you.
your drink.
Yeah, at first I was wondering because she's like, oh, G was like, I'll just have Diet Coke. And Esther's like, oh, me too. And you could tell she's like impressed. And I was like, wait a minute. And in my head, I was like, oh, did G like hook up with the waiter to drug her?
Ooh, good thought. That would be very likely. But
Right. But as we see, when she decides to go and call Padge, she roofies
Why
her
do you
Coke.
think
Yeah.
she did that?
jealousy,
I
pissed
think
off.
I think she's jealous
Control.
that Serena has this different life without
Right.
her, and she has a significant other
Mhm.
who Serena says looks at me. When he looks at me, I feel like I'm a different person. And so Georgina's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's really nice, actually.
I want
I'm
that.
jealous.
Yeah.
Let me fucking drug you.
Fuck you.
And she calls her second edition Serena. And I think she had the plan to drug her all along.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe
We
so.
also know that Chuck hates Georgina, and so
Mhm.
does Blair, and
Right.
so does Lily.
Yeah.
I mean, past Serena is a much different person than as we
Current
know we see
Serena.
her. So, and Georgina was not a good influencer in the past. So, I'm sure as we go on and find out more about it, you'll understand why.
Right.
But you can just tell it right off the bat that she's trouble.
Is she their age?
yeah.
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 So it's like surprising to me. I guess her and Blair butt heads. I guess we're gonna learn more.
Right. You'll
yeah.
see more of the
Blair
past.
and Georgina's personality types are, I think, kind of similar in the fact that like we don't share friends.
Queen Bee.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
this right. So it makes sense that they wouldn't get along,
Yeah.
or like wanting Serena's attention for themselves.
And
Mhm.
Chuck, I think, is what surprises me.
Yeah.
To me, this seems like
she
the
must
perfect
be
girl.
really that evil if Chuck doesn't
Yeah,
like her.
Chuck doesn't like her either.
Yeah.
So I'm
mean,
excited.
she roofied her friend,
Right.
so there's that.
No.
She's not a good person.
Knowing that she had the SATs the next day.
It makes her think like, oh no, you were just like how you were.
Yeah,
you
you just
didn't
had
actually change.
Yeah, you had tequila, you partied.
Right. So after she roofies her, we just see the next morning and Serena's like in a stupor, like, what the hell happened to me? How did I get here? Oh my God, the SATs are this morning. Calls Chuck again in a panic. Can you help me keep the doors open so I can get there? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll do it.
And then he sends a
minion.
a girl to take the test for her.
And which he also had someone stand in for him.
Right. Because
as we saw in the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's good at finagling his way
Definitely.
into the education part. So then Dan sees this redheaded girl saying she's Serena Vanderwoodson, and he's like, okay, what the hell? Where is she? And then Blair's calling her. Where is she? I'm worried.
Right.
So he's like, okay, I know where she is.
And
He
then the
goes to
most
hotel.
infuriating scene is when he gets there. And
Chuck's like lurking on her, like, don't touch my sister.
So obviously from Dan's perspective, it looks like Chuck's doing something to her and
Right,
controlling her and manipulating her.
Or they're sleeping together.
Or like they both actually have something that's going on and they just won't tell him about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it's family drama, whatever it is, money.
Right.
He's like, what the hell? Someone please tell me what's going on. And
she
no
just
one
won't.
says anything. And Chuck's trying to protect her. He's like closing it. I mean, he's very, obnoxious about the way he goes about things.
I mean, up until this point, it just seems like Serena can't tell that this is a friend from the past.
Right. And you're like, it's so frustrating. Just tell him.
But obviously when Chuck says, oh, what does she have over you?
Yeah, you're like,
right.
oh, okay.
This is where I started to feel like,
You're like,
okay,
oh.
there's more here to the
Yeah.
story than your just past party life.
Right. She's not just this evil friend that comes back and just wants to torture her. She has dirt on her.
She has a serious
I want to discuss
dirt.
the key words that Georgina.
Keywords. Okay.
No, because
Keywords.
S goes to see G and says, "Don't ever come near me. Don't contact me."
Yeah, she's pissed.
And they exchange like, "Oh, I'll take you down with me."
Yeah.
And wait, did I write it down? You were not an innocent bystander,
Right.
Yeah.
by what happened.
So they're both involved in something.
I'm like, is this a rape? Is this a someone died? Robbery?
Could be a lot of
all those
possibilities.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Innocent
definitely
bystander.
something that if they both were found out that they were
They could get
involved,
in
they
trouble.
could be in a
Big
deep
trouble.
Big trouble.
Right. So they're both keeping the secret. Georgina's kind of tormenting Serena with it.
Right.
And so now nobody knows and everyone's just like, what the hell's going on with Serena?
Yeah. And then Serena pretty much confronts her and says, I don't want anything to do with you, pretty much.
Right. Like, get out of my life.
And, Georgina was supposed to leave and she was packing angrily. And then you just see her kind of decide, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to stay.
Mm-hmm. Find some dog to walk.
Right. Just steal someone's dog, names it Georgie.
Georgie.
Yeah.
And then says that she's Sarah. And she decides she's going to introduce herself to Padge.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Sarah.
talking a lot about this cat. I'm like, whoa, she just met
Because
you, dude.
he's taken aback by how pretty she
Right,
is.
she's pretty and she's got a dog and she's interested.
And him and Serena just had a big fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's like,
And he's always been a rambler.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what he does.
He talks much.
But yeah, so Georgina's trouble.
Yeah.
Georgina/Sarah,
Right.
Yeah.
not good.
I mean, that's pretty much what Padge's storyline is too. He's like a little bit involved with Rufus punishing Jenny.
Yeah.
He's studying for the SATs. He's not good at it.
Nate reaches out and helps him
Yeah.
out, gives him some extra books.
Interesting. Do you like that friendship?
I do.
Yeah. It's nice
I
to
like
have a guy
his
pal, right?
friendship with the Humphrey siblings.
Yeah.
Right. He's a good friend to them.
I wish we saw more of last week when Jenny brought him to the party
Oh, yeah.
and he looked
Yeah,
super
I'm
pissed.
interested how that went down.
Yeah, I was really hoping of seeing
you
like
do hear Penelope say like, "Oh, Nate doesn't call me.
Mhm.
I'm really stressed about the test." So obviously things are not happening with that.
Right.
yeah.
So
Clearly,
I guess
because
you can kind of decide
He's
what
smooching
happens.
Vanessa.
Right.
What are your
So-
thoughts on the Vanessa Nate situation?
I love it.
Yeah.
I
This
actually
is
like it,
probably
yeah.
my favorite thing
Because it happened very organically and
Yeah.
very
And
genuinely.
genuine. And, she was being very snippy to him. And when they decided to meet up for lunch, she was like giving him shit for being late. Oh, what are you doing in Brooklyn? You never eat here. And then he kind of puts her in her place by saying, well, actually, my dad's in rehab down the street.
Right.
And I come here a lot. And she's like, oh.
Yeah, she says, I judged a book by its cover, and now I know what's inside, so I apologize.
Right.
And they have a nice day together, and he finds out that her family are musicians and artists. They don't believe in going to college. Her sister's in a band, and she wasn't planning on taking the SATs, but she's just naturally smart.
Yeah.
And does really well in the practice exams.
Because she wants to help. She says she likes to help Padge, but really... she's also getting something out of it as well because she's learning.
She's learning.
Right.
She's a smart girl.
Yeah, so they have a nice day, and then they kiss at nighttime.
Mm-hmm. At the nighttime.
And then he comes to her job again with a car service and it's like, get in. I'm like, excuse me, she can't just leave her job. She has no money, but she gets in.
Yeah.
She gets in. I would.
And he takes her to the SATs.
I loved
cute.
this.
Yeah.
Like, let's have a date at the SATs.
He's like, he obviously believes in her and wants her.
He's like, be different. Why does your family have to dictate, what your move is? I should know that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, unless you have shitty parents like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's sweet. I like that. He's taking interest in her.
After she takes the SATs and he scoops her up in the car again, we got Padge and Blair looking at it from a distance like, bitch.
Blair is upset and Dan's just like, what the hell?
Dan is just
so
like confused like, what? And Blair is like
out to kill.
Yeah.
Because that's her.
Yeah.
It's good though. This is, you guys said to me, you guys hate Vanessa because she sucks.
She was very tolerable this episode.
So far, I could see how she was like getting in the way, but she hasn't been that bad yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's coming, I'm assuming.
It's not even that.
It's
even
just
bad.
It's just she can be annoying. Like just when she was like,
I don't know, maybe we'll feel differently as the show goes on. I don't know.
Okay.
But
I just know there's certain characters that irked me a lot.
That's a good word.
Yeah. And she was on the top of the list.
Yeah.
Another one too, which we'll
another
get
one
into
too
eventually. But yeah. And I feel like Padgy kind of irked me back then too a little bit. But I liked him and Serena, and I was like,
Jenny more than Padgy for me.
Jenny, yeah. Well, Jenny was the one I meant. So we'll see
Jenny's just annoying.
what happens with that.
So Jenny's
sure,
15?
She's 15.
Oh,
but they said she's a freshman. So this was her 15th birthday last
she just
week.
turned 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's 15.
She's still a freshman, which it's...
Yeah, that means... Yeah.
Yeah. But they said after spring break. So I'm like, okay, so it was spring break. So they're at almost the end of the school year.
But did you hear when Nate showed up to the restaurant, Vanessa made a point to say, oh, did you not get the memo? Daylight savings times is in March.
Right.
So is it March?
Right.
It's so confusing. Yeah.
So some kind of break happened.
Yeah. Something happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
Jenny, she's
freshman.
grounded.
Well, no, she's grounded, but she's still on top, Queen Bee, kind of. Which I thought Blair was more, but then they're all following her in
They're kind of just
school.
like competing against each other, like whoever has the best plan. So like she was like, yeah, come to my house for SAT prep. My dad's gonna make lasagna. And then Blair's like, fuck that. I have tutors and massage tables. Come to my house. And the girls are like, okay.
And I'm also like, Jenny, you don't need to study for the SATs.
Right. I guess because she said that her brother was studying, so they'll have like study guides and her dad will cook, and it's like a nice, cute time. But Blair has ultimately the better situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, just kidding. No, freshmen allowed, underclassmen. So
right.
Okay. So in like Jay's plan to become popular again, she should find a boyfriend,
a king,
not a peasant,
not a jester,
not a jester,
not a
king.
jester. So
She's a little petty.
They're out like hunting pretty much, and she bumps into this guy who's walking a bunch of dogs, and that's who she references as like, I need a king, not a jester, because the little, what's the other girl's
what's her
name?
name?
Elise is saying, oh, but he's really hot.
She's like, oh, he's so
gorgeous.
cute. What's wrong with you?
And then cut to the next day, we see that he actually isn't the dog walker. They are
the owner.
all his dogs.
And she's like, oh, he's getting into like a town car and he's cute and he's my age and he's waving back at me and offered to buy me another hot dog.
Right.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a
She
date.
lost her lunch.
The day before, he gives her his number and she's like, oh, no, I'm not that hungry anyway. Don't worry about it. And then when she realizes he has money, she's like, okay, I'm interested now.
I found my king.
I found the king.
He looks like a goober.
He does look like a goober.
I
He
don't
has
know
a
how
very
old he's
round
supposed
chin.
to be in this scenario.
Do you find out how old he is? Or
I don't
no?
remember.
We probably do.
Because he definitely doesn't
He doesn't look 15.
No.
So maybe he's 16, 17. He goes to...
Ooh, what was that school?
Yeah. Damn it.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It was
Unity.
I was going to say Trinity, Unity. It was something like that.
Unity. So they don't go to the same school. So
That's good.
I guess that's good. But then again, it's like, how do you get in the good graces if he's not a popular kid at your school? But I guess he has money. So whatever. But she's still grounded. But Rufus is being, nice about it because she did all of her homework and she's getting good grades. And so he's like, all right, and you did community service.
10 hours.
10 hours. So you can get a present. So he gives her the sewing machine, but you're still grounded. And she's like, this is sucks.
You're ruining my
You're
life.
the worst.
She runs away. I'm like, ugh, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dan's just like rolling his eyes at her.
Right. As brothers do.
And she tries to... She doesn't cancel her date.
She doesn't.
No.
Because she thinks Rufy's going to change his mind by Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't. And when he found out that she didn't change the plans, he was pissed. But then gets a knock on the door.
And there he is with 20 million
literally
hot dogs.
a bag stuffed to the brim of hot dogs, but not like wrapped, in buns.
It's disgusting.
It was disgusting.
Imagine the smell
Gross.
of that.
Mm-hmm. The leakage.
And even Rufy's like, okay, since you have all the hot dogs.
A year's supply of hot dogs.
Come on in.
You can stay. Yeah. He's like, oh, I wish the kids at my school's parents were as strict as you with like cracking down on them. And Rufus is like, okay, I'm into this. You can come in.
Yeah. Asher. I don't know if he said his name, but that's his name.
Yes, Asher. So
Asher.
Was that
face.
Golden his? That golden retriever?
Which golden?
Georgie.
Oh. Maybe.
I'm like, okay,
I know because we had the
pack
dogs
of
in
dogs.
It could have been. Maybe
one
she
of them
paid
was
him.
a pug because that's the pug.
Yeah, there was a
And there was like a
poodle.
poodle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cute.
It's like, where'd you get this golden from?
right?
Yeah.
She just fucking stole a dog.
Probably.
Just for this one trick.
Yeah.
We can go into Blair a little bit. She didn't have a huge role, but the stuff that she did was pretty shitty.
Right.
So shitty.
Nellie Yuki
needs to go down.
It's
because
her rival for Yale, so
perfect.
she's perfect. Yeah. And she's afraid that she's going to get a better SAT score. And so her plan is to get the minions to come back to her house to do the SAT prep, in quotes. But really, how do we take down Nellie Yuki?
Yeah.
So she decides she's going to invite Nellie Yuki to her study session, kind of find out her weaknesses. And so the girls find out that the boyfriend broke up with her at the Flow Rider concert. And so she can't listen to it. So Blair uses that as ammo to make her depressed and invites her over and, tries to relax her in Blair's way of trying to manipulate her. And so then she invites the ex-boyfriend to come over to stir up the shit. And he's like, can we talk? And she's like, oh,
excited.
Yeah. Hopeful, but
he just repeats over and over why they're breaking up.
She's like, we just talked about the same things over and over again of why, we're not working. And so she's devastated, shows up to the SATs not prepared. She didn't sleep all night. And Blair's like, exactly. That's what my plan was the whole time.
And then poor Nellie Yuki drops her calculator and Blair takes the batteries out.
She gives her a calculator with no batteries.
Bitch.
She's fucking savage.
I don't know this situation, right? Like, okay, Georgie's evil. Blair was evil.
Yeah.
The Blair situation bothered me more.
Oh, yeah.
Than Georgie. Because Georgie's like, oh, I get why you are the way you are.
Mm-hmm.
I also get why Blair is, but it's like, girl, you're just nasty.
Right. She couldn't leave it where she already ruined her night because she couldn't sleep because of the boyfriend. But then not to give her a calculator without any batteries in it. Like that's messed up.
You're awful.
Yeah. Like she always goes the extra mile
to be a bitch.
And I just hope that you
And then
did
when
poorly.
she gets hers, it's woe is me. I'm
right.
poor
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Right.
I mean, she did see Nate and V together, so like Nate and Vanessa.
Yeah.
At the end, so that was
Right.
like a little
so maybe
like
it
jab.
fueled it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But still, not cool.
It's pretty much with Blair. Besides, we say she sees Vanessa and Nate. So next week we don't know what she could possibly be thinking to do with that.
Right.
She already told Serena to watch out for Vanessa. Now she has to watch out for Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
But she has no control over Vanessa or Nate.
No,
so
No.
she doesn't.
sucks for you.
Right?
Yep.
It does.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
Go find Chuck.
I mean, really, besides Chuck paying someone to take the test for him, he just was with Serena.
Yeah, just helping
being her sidekick.
Yeah.
Coming in when she needs it.
Rocking those coats, though.
all the colorful clothes.
Just that last outfit.
That outfit with the colors.
The purple, the yellow,
so many colors.
the Easter bunny dressed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's so awful.
But I think that's pretty much everyone's storyline that
Yeah.
we touched
Yeah.
upon.
I think so too.
No Lily, no Bart.
No.
No, they're
They're
planning
wedding
a wedding
prep.
Yeah. So we can take a break
Okay.
and do some segments.
Cool.
Hey, I'm Adrienne, the host of She's So Cool, a female empowerment podcast. This show is for listeners who want to learn about strong and influential women. Welcome to She's So Cool, where you will hear the life stories of female changemakers each week. Each woman's story will inspire you to embrace who you are, love yourself fiercely, and pursue your dreams.
Episode. It premiered on April 28th, 2008, written by Felicia D. Henderson, directed by Michael Fields. The episode title is based off the movie Desperately Seeking Susan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a movie with Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it,
Yeah, me either.
but it was like in the 80s. This is the first appearance of Georgina Sparks and Nellie Yuki. Misha Barton, who previously worked with the show's developer Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage in The OC, was the show's producer's initial choice to portray Georgina.
yeah.
I know. It would have been awesome, but I
just
guess
got
she was
chills.
like,
I heard Misha Barton. I'm like,
I know, same. But I saw this fact. I was like, I love this.
Michelle's
But-
face.
Yeah. Sad that she didn't get that, but
but
Yeah.
Michelle did a great job.
she did. It says this episode received positive reviews with a 7.7 rating out of 10 from TV.com, a 4.9 out of 5 on TV Fanatic, and a 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb. The goofs for this episode, we have Dan's hands keep moving from Serena's neck under her hair to on top of her hair when he's telling her he's worried about her finding out that someone else took the SATs for her. I didn't really notice this. I was watching because I knew the goof. I was watching it. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not really a goof.
It's just cutting the cameras.
Yeah.
you know.
And it says in one scene when Rufus and Jenny are sitting next to each other at the bench in the kitchen, Rufus is telling Jenny to call a date and cancel. When he places a phone on the table, the numbers are facing him, but when the shot changes to up close, the numbers are facing Jenny.
Mm.
Some music. No concerto again this episode, guys. I'm sorry.
Pick it
Damn.
up.
Do the Panic by Phantom Planet, Campus by Vampire Weekend, Crime Wave by Crystal Castles, Nice, Sweet, Sexy by Fix, Elevator by Flow Rider, and We Started Nothing by the Ting Tings.
Ding, ding.
Ding dings. So that was my
Yeah, they had good
trivia
music.
and music
Yeah.
for this episode. I love that song Elevator by
Yeah.
Timbaland, Flow Rider and
Can you
Timbaland.
imagine if Misha played that part of being that evil?
I would love
Yeah.
it. I would love it. But I think she was like, I'm
No,
good.
no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm good, Josh. Just let me be.
Just
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Missed
yeah.
Would've been good.
opportunity.
Yeah.
We can go in questions.
Yeah, we got some questions. Mies Chick says, good episode, lots of surprises. I don't think Georgina will stay away, especially after that last scene. Would you tell Padge about the last couple of nights?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to go into
Details
Further
of the past.
things.
You can just say, look, this girl from my past,
she
Is
came
here.
in, she's ruffling my feathers.
you know that I used to be different a long time ago,
Right.
and she's, trouble. So let me just handle her before she leaves, you know, and then she'll be gone, and then that's that.
She could present it as a long time ago. We used to be friends.
But
I haven't thought of you lately at all.
Come on now, sugar.
I know, it's like,
Get out
it's
here.
just in me.
Oh, by the way, very quickly, season 3's intro, really weird.
I know, I don't like it.
It's like so slow-mo. I'm like,
And it's
when it first
one
happened, I was like,
scene.
excuse me? What is this?
And it's just like one awkward
long
scene of
time
everyone, and
ago.
everyone's like sad.
I know.
And it's like
Yeah.
still shots, and it's like, come on now,
No,
sugar.
Yeah, I hate
I
it.
know.
I hate it. It's just still
He's still
And then
Great
like Keith is sitting at a desk like cleaning a gun. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, it's a strange intro.
Yeah,
Veronica
just
Mars,
Veronica
if you
Mars for
guys
anyone who-
didn't
Yeah.
know.
No, but I agree with you on that. I would just be like, listen, I'm going to tell you some things. I can't tell you everything, but you have to trust me on this.
Right. Just trust me. I will tell you
right.
when I can,
When,
but just.
but
yeah,
no,
she doesn't.
she
do that.
doesn't.
She doesn't do that.
She also says, do you think Georgina's presence will drive a wedge between Serena and Padge, all while bringing Serena and Chuck closer, maybe even becoming friends?
It's a good point. It's kind of forcing them to have a brother-sister relationship.
Frenemy?
Frenemies, yeah. I mean, is Chuck
Frenemies.
really friends with anyone now that he has no Nate?
Why?
Yeah.
I just want to know why. Did Serena initially go to Chuck because she's like, I knew this wasn't you. It's from G, and he will know who it is.
Right.
I think
Like,
I mean,
why are we?
he knows things about Georgina.
He doesn't know about the incident.
He
though.
doesn't know about said incident that will eventually come to light, but he knows how Georgina is, and they do know each other.
Is this incident going to be resolved in terms of we find out at the end of season 1, or is this like
This is season 1.
this shit's like
There's only 3 more episodes.
Yeah, I don't know if we find out in season 1. We might find out in the finale, but I really couldn't tell you.
okay?
Yeah, I don't remember when we find out.
I'll look it up,
Okay.
but
She also says, side note, as soon as I saw her, I was like, no, because I don't like her. I didn't like her as Dawn on Buffy, and I'm sure not going to like her on Gossip Girl.
well, I like Michelle Trachtenberg. So.
Me too. But only for Harriet the Spy.
Jess on Instagram also has a little tidbit for us.
Yes, I found this interesting.
I recently read the following, that the Humphreys were originally Upper West Siders. Show creators suspected that people nationwide might not understand Manhattan's borough geography enough to realize the stark differences between the Upper East and the Upper West Sides. So they chose to relocate the Humphreys loft to artsy Brooklyn, which fits the family's persona better anyway. They didn't exactly do a realistic job portraying the family as anything but loaded, but that loft. Jenny's struggles to keep up with the minions makes more sense coming from Brooklyn than the Upper West Side.
Yeah, that's true.
Agreed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Jess, for that.
Thank
tidbit.
you.
Just wanted to shout out on Twitter. We had a nice shout out from @_Bailey_Noel_. Lots of underscores in there.
Wow.
Bailey Roth. She says, @3 Gossip Girl Pod. I love your podcast. I am in the midst of your One Tree Hill one as well. But I found out you were doing Gossip Girl, so I had to catch up with you. I've seen Gossip Girl about 4 times. # I can't wait.
Nice.
So
Yay.
thank you, Bailey, for coming on the ride with us. And hopefully, you got a lot of time to finish Tree Hill Talk. So
Yeah.
this,
Plenty.
plenty of time to finish that. So yeah. So quotes, fashion, what do I want to
Headbands?
Headbands. Whoa.
I had 16.
5, 10,
15.
15 I had.
Okay, I love that we're all in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. There are a lot.
There was a lot of 'em.
Especially when the minions are together. I'm like,
I know, Mike. Did I get
And then
that
girls in the
one?
background, and then Dorota walks by. I'm like, there's one.
Oh yeah, that's true. And Dorota.
I know, I
said
forgot
16.
Dorota.
Oh, maybe
Does
that's the
too.
16th.
Yeah.
But it's
I-
like hard to keep up with each scene. I'm like, wait, is that the same headband?
I know. I
Yeah.
also feel like this is the episode of colorful trench coats.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just
Oh my
so
God,
much color.
Everyone.
I mean, Chuck alone had
He
the
had red and
orange.
Orange.
and then with a lot of color
red.
underneath his trench. Serena had that cute metallic trench coat.
Mhm.
I liked that.
I liked her metallic trench. Wait, was that the first?
It was like a
Yeah.
champagne color.
Okay, but her burgundy jacket, I did not like the orange.
gloves.
I liked the
driving
gloves,
gloves
but
with that
not with the
jacket.
jacket.
Yeah.
I
And the
liked the
shirt
gloves itself. but-
Underneath did not
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird look on her.
But I like those gloves. I like Jenny's hair up in the first scene. It's like
Yeah.
curled with the little low bun. I have Serena's jacket. Serena literally has the best jackets. Every single episode. I'm like, I love
she
that
has
jacket.
great jackets.
I like
Freaking
Georgina.
Blair's polka dot shit,
That was
though.
awful.
What was it was
That
an
was
explosion
awful.
overload.
There was all different colors of polka dots and just flew.
It was horrible.
It was very fluffy.
I like Serena's brown long sweater with like the big studs down the
Oh yeah,
when she was at the bar with Georgina.
I did like Vanessa's hot pink boots that she wore
yeah.
into
I didn't
the
catch that.
SATs.
I liked her hair, like it was like that low bun, but
Yes,
it was like
with like
very
the braids
curl.
back.
it was
Yeah,
like,
I
mhm.
like that. I like that too.
And then Nate looked fine.
I was just gonna say, like,
He looked great this
overall,
episode.
Nate. That's what I said when we were watching. Like, I don't know who this Nate is, but,
But I
hello.
like him.
Hello,
But I like him.
hi, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah,
You're not so sad.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
now.
lost too.
Yeah.
I really liked Georgina's like crushed velvet sleeveless like tunic.
With like
Shirt
the faux
with-
leather leggings.
Yeah, I liked that look. I had those leggings, the
Mhm.
faux leather.
They're so in.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
could tell you where you need to get them, the dupe for them.
Please do.
They're in.
I made today at work. I had to make a post about how to 25 outfits with leggings. So
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you. You're
I'm
an
your girl.
expert. And I did like Georgina's green leather jacket towards the end.
Like the
It was,
olive one,
olive
right? Yeah.
green. Yeah,
Mhm.
she got good clothes.
I did not like Rufy's shirt.
Collarless.
Oh, yeah, the collarless
Awful.
one. Eek.
I hate collarless shirts.
No.
No.
He
Mm-mm.
just looked very Amish, priestish.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a
Like,
priest.
tell me your sins.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's not a good look.
Definitely didn't like it.
Yeah.
But
hmm
we're seeing a lot of Rufus, I guess, because of the Jenny situation. He's like
He's
the only
fathering.
parental figure
Yeah.
we've seen in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So we have to nitpick him a little bit.
Yeah.
Quotes.
Hmm.
Ghost of parties past.
Yeah, I have that too.
I need a king, not a jester.
I'm issue free. Who says that?
Who says that?
I was like, it looked like I missed you free, but I think I said I'm issue free.
Nothing gets me talking like a Cosmo.
Mm-hmm. I have one Jenny says this is the type of boy she has to find. Cute, not full of himself, from the right family, not disgusting. I'm like,
I
oh,
can't stand her.
Age comes before beauty.
it sure does. What else? Where are my quotes? And Serena's just like, I'm fine. And Dan's like, you're not fine.
Lucky for us, mental acuity and common sense rarely come in the same package.
Mm-hmm.
Blair.
This is Jenny describing Asher. He's nice, polite, and likes animals.
Yeah, we laughed at that.
We laughed hard.
That was-
We're like,
He likes
oh,
animals. That's good.
And he
I
likes
think it made
animals.
her more her age, though. That
That's
comment.
true. That's
No,
true.
and
He
no,
It
likes
did.
animals.
No,
though.
it definitely
you know, like
did.
it kind of
Yeah.
made me. It just reminded me, like, oh, this girl is like
She's
15,
15, yeah.
So young. I didn't write the quote, but when Blair was with her minions and she's going through like, oh, this person, the piano, and then she's like, oh, Hazel, you're just here for the ride. Poor Hazel.
And he's
Yeah.
like, oh.
what?
You have nothing, Hazel.
You contribute nothing.
Apparently nothing,
You
yeah.
are nothing. We are done.
Do I have
for
cushion
knowing you.
face? Nelly Yuki.
Nelly Yuki.
And Penelope's like, a little bit.
Yeah. And Blair's like,
Oh, God.
Nelly Yuki. So good.
Do we want to go into MVP and shittiest?
oh my god.
Oh.
Well, I do have my MVP.
I have both. We'll see.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have my MVP.
All right, we'll do that first.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Nate.
Yes. Yay.
This is so clear, right?
Right. Yeah, I liked he was helping Dan with the books, giving him the SAT stuff to help him study, and then him hanging out with Vanessa. He like kind of like was himself. He wasn't
Yeah.
like this persona when he was with Blair and Chuck and chasing after Serena. Like he was very like chill.
Yeah.
And then when he took Vanessa to take the SAT and surprised her, that was very
Yeah,
sweet.
he was
So
very
good.
supportive, trying to bring out the best in her
Yeah.
Mhm.
by bringing out the best in him.
Do we go back to him and Serena sleeping together?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I sometimes forget that happened.
Well,
Yeah.
so does, at this point you forget
You're
that
supposed to,
happens
I'm
too.
assuming,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Shittiest.
I
It's a tough one, but I think
was going to Fuse, but
does one deserve it more than the other?
yeah.
All right. Ready?
I'll have blue ribbons.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Blair.
Georgina. Yeah.
You picked Regina?
Yeah.
And
Just,
we picked Blair?
the fact that she roofied a girl, like, come on.
She was my blue ribbon
Yeah.
by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I also had Serena with
Same.
her, like, not really giving the truth to Dan, even though we know she can't.
She's my other blue ribbon.
She could have won about it a lot differently. And
Definitely.
especially because Dan hates Chuck so much. I mean, everyone hates Chuck so much, but to make him like your messenger, probably not the best situation.
She's not
to
really
like keep a
thinking. I think she's
relationship.
just super frazzled that she's in town and she's just like glitching out
Right.
and not thinking.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And Jenny for being
A brat.
Just-
She's so bratty.
she's so young. I get it, but I'm also
I just want to like shake her. Stab it.
Yeah.
Be grateful.
and that the fact that she thinks her king is gonna be Asher and get her as a queen again.
The logic is not there.
Yeah, she's not. She's.
But okay.
Okay.
I guess you're trying.
Yeah. Do you want next week's title and the little blurb that Gossip Girl says?
Please.
All right. The title for next week is All About My Brother. And Gossip Girl kicks off the episode by saying, "Spotted."
I love it.
Jenny Humphrey waiting in the Met Fountain fishing for change. Blair Waldorf seen dallying with an off-duty doorman at Blarney Stone on a Monday night. It looks like the battle between the Queen Bee and Little J has moved from the streets to the blogs. Who's sending the debasing dish? I have a feeling.
It's a really inconspicuous, like completely out of left
Nothing.
field, nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So based off that, who do you think Gossip Girl is? And everything else that you know about the show.
Penelope.
Okay.
I still don't like her.
Okay. You think she is a Gossip Girl or she's still working for Gossip Girl?
Working for Gossip Girl.
Okay.
You know, like part of me wants to be like, oh, G is Gossip Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But then that means like people are sending her things. But it sounds like G really was just involved with S.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if G has any minions.
She's very secretive, and you will soon find out what
Like
G is up to.
I want to know more about her.
Definitely.
Her
And you will
parents.
get
By the way,
there.
I just checked. We do find out the secret before the season ends.
Okay, so
Yay, that's
I couldn't remember if it
really
was
great.
beginning of 2
Yeah.
or end
Cool.
of 1. So, yeah. It's
Okay.
a doozy.
And I actually didn't remember all the details, so I just looked it up and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
that.
remember this vividly.
cool.
Yeah, so I'll do Patron of the Week since we already did Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Patron
of the week.
Oh, this is like a
Patron
little
of the
remix.
week. Patron of the week. Boop, boop. Patron of the week. Beep, beep.
That was a remix version for you guys
Should I
today.
do a jazzy version? But
Maybe next week we'll switch up and
Okay.
figure out a different song.
Okay.
I announced it on Let's Talk OC this week, but if you haven't heard, our patron of the week is Jillian.
Yay.
And I have dubbed her Jalance because she apparently, via her Instagram, loves Beyonce. If that's a joke, I don't know. But
It's
I hope
perfect.
you think that it's great because I think this name is
Beyonce,
great.
Now you do because
She's
you are
our queen,
Jalance.
Jalance.
She's semi new to the network. She pledged last month and she's been very active and giving us great feedback and ideas. And we just want to say thank you. And you're our patron of the week.
Yay.
So
Thanks.
shout us out, guys,
just-
if you want to be patron of the week.
Yeah.
We'll sing.
We
We'll
will
sing
sing.
to you.
Not well, but we'll sing.
Maybe we'll just
sing the
come up.
Veronica-
Yeah.
Veronica
We'll just
Mars
sing
theme
Veronica
song.
Mars to you. A long time ago.
You can sing what,
The
like
season
10
3
seconds,
one.
5 seconds of
The
it?
season 3
Yeah,
one.
right.
We don't own it.
Because we can't
used
sing.
to
Yeah,
be-
30.
Yeah.
Is it 30
I
seconds?
don't know. I have the rights to the Andy Warhols.
We do our own music, you know. So
remember when I used to do roll call?
Oh,
I totally forgot that I used to. It's fucking crazy.
Maybe for one special night, maybe our finale, we'll do a roll call of all our Patreon pledges.
Like switch it up.
Yeah.
Like a brand
do
new.
a little mesh of Treehouse Talk with Gossip Girl and OC, a little blend.
Yeah.
Little blend.
All right. Well,
sure.
Next week it is. Then we only have 3 episodes left.
Yeah, there's only 3.
Next week.
Yeah.
So.
Shit is happening.
Okay.
Looking forward to your disentell.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys should check it out. It's free on Patreon. No subscription needed. You're silly if you don't click on it. It's like 2 minutes. And it's great.
It's like a minute to 2 minutes, like Les said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Who doesn't want to hear my
It's
voice?
just like a little nugget.
Like Gossip Girl.
On a Tuesday, you're like, I'm looking for a little like special Gossip Girl thing.
Something.
And you just play it and you're like,
I'm sitting on the toilet. I need to listen to something real quick.
It's definitely like a pee thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
A little more than that, you might want to play it twice. I don't know.
Depends how much fiber you had that day.
So, all right.
Let's wrap this up.
We're always weird.
Check out our Patreon, as we mentioned before, ittakes3network.com. Check out our social media. All the links are always down below. You can check out our other shows as well. If you're a Riverdale fan, we have that coming back. That's a Patreon exclusive. We watch Riverdale each week, and we have a little mini podcast about that.
It will be out tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, so
very exciting.
ittakes3network.com or go to patreon.com and search for It Takes 3 Network on there, and we'll pop up. And thanks to everyone that currently pledges, and we appreciate and love you so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.
XOXO, 3 Gossip Girls.